Cop realizes she's ended her career. That's the video we're going to watch today. I haven't looked at it yet. Let's get into it.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Listen, if y'all, like, I need someone to come deal with this drunk. He's torn my whole house, my whole yard up. I'm not letting him in. It's my son. If y'all don't come take this dude, I'm going to put a bullet in him.
Okay.
He's a 300-pound bully.
Hold on. First of all, please
When he
not make
gets
this
my
on
door, I'm blowing him back out of it. He's breaking everything off my house.
What's going on?
Come get this drunk. He's tearing my whole house up. He's trying to knock my windows out. It's my son, but if he makes it through the door, I'm putting a bullet in him. So y'all come deal with him or I will.
Man, please don't make threats on a recorded line. Is he trying to get this? Okay.
83 and 191. Caller said her son is banging on the door, trying to get in, also banging on the window. Then saying if he gets through the door, she will put a bullet in him. Looks like she hung up and no answer on callback.
192, same mark.
As this officer begins heading to the address of the call, she's about to make the biggest mistake of her life.
We're not slapping that.
The dash cam footage frame by frame shows the officer approaching the red light, one car pulling out in the intersection, followed by the truck. The officer strikes directly into the driver's side compartment. The body cam footage frame by frame shows the officer using the air horn as she approaches the red light. Then she braces for impact
The horn's
as she
not gonna
collides
do
with the
anything.
truck, causing her to be thrown in the passenger seat, showing she clearly was not wearing a seatbelt. A speed analysis of the footage using the length of the dashed white lines on the road helps to give an idea of the approximate speed of the officer moments before impact.
I mean, I'm assuming they're trained, in pursuit, and obviously they can go through red lights, the sirens blaring. But I'm assuming that they're trained, to the same way you trained to drive a car. You're trained to look for obstructions, look for danger, look for things that could become dangerous. I'm sure they get trained before. Do you know what I mean? And it looked like, when we watched the initial video, it didn't, when we rewatched it back, like just then, she had quite a lot of time. So I don't know, at first I thought to myself, it's not her fault. But then when you look at it a second time, you kind of think, well, she should have been looking for these things ahead. She should have been looking out for these things. Is that foam up the side of the door? It looked like foam up the side of the door. Is he? That was like, what was the film? Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone. I remember when they crashed the car and the car fills up with foam, like to cushion the blow. That's what it looked like.
There's a cruiser involved crash at Central and Vaughn.
She's ripped that off. She's pretty lucky she was in like a Jeep, a SUV. If she was in a smaller car, it would, she might not have survived that.
I just done very central line. And I guess he pulled up the car off and started that way.
Is that the driver? Or someone from the car she went into? And look at the distance. Look, that's the car she went into. And they're right back. No.
We're gonna need a medic. Is anyone else in your cruiser? Just you? Are you okay?
Flung him a distance.
Okay, go
Look
sit
at
down.
that
Go sit down. Go
distance.
sit down. Hey, buddy.
Good 60 feet, easy. Easy.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
She's lucky as well. She didn't have a belt on. She's pretty lucky. She didn't have a belt on as well.
Hey, buddy.
This geezer's finished. Look.
Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Oh, God.
If they took his trousers down, was he took? Is his trousers come down? His trousers must come down when he's flew out.
Oh, God.
You're okay. You're okay. Just keep breathing, dear.
Keep breathing. I mean, every bone in his body is probably smashed to bits. I mean, on a motorbike, you expect to get thrown. That's why they're so dangerous, because when you get thrown off a motorbike, you're left with life-changing injuries if you're lucky enough to survive. But he's been thrown from a truck.
Hey, come on. Keep breathing. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Why is she shutting up her Apple Watch?
Come on. Okay?
Come on.
Keep breathing, buddy. Okay?
Come on! He's been flung out. He's been hit with that much force. He's been flung about 60 foot out of a truck. I don't know if he's come out the side window, the windscreen. I wouldn't be holding out much hope.
You're okay. You're okay. Breathe.
Come on.
Just breathe. Just breathe. Knees lay back. Lay back. Lay back. You're okay. Lay back. Lay back. You're okay. You're okay. Just breathe. Just breathe.
Relax. Take your vest off. Never breathe.
She's lucky because she doesn't seem to have much wrong with her. She just sounds like she's in shock. The poor guy across the road, he's in a bad way.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Was this a pedestrian? I believe it. I don't know. I haven't checked the group.
No one's even gone and checked the vehicle. I can understand the first guy dealing with the guy on the floor, but another guy came over. No one thought to check the other. No, no one else in there. So he's been flung. So she's hit him like in the side, right where he sat, and he's been with that much force. He's been flung out of the driver's window, and by the looks of it, about 60 feet down the road. He's dead.
Keep talking. Keep breathing. Keep breathing.
He's dead. He's finished.
Yeah. You're,
No chance.
Don't worry about him. You're okay. You're okay. Sorry about you.
No
The other
chance.
officers over there with him.
He's finished.
No, you're okay. Hey, don't worry about that right now. I need you to keep breathing. Don't worry about that.
Turn around.
Don't worry about that. You should be worried about that.
Go. Turn around. Turn around. Yeah, go.
Please let him be okay.
I'm off to support. You need to switch back in.
Alright, switch out CPR, go over there, sir.
Yep.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. You're okay. All right? Okay? You're okay. Just keep breathing.
Is he okay?
Where are you hurting the horse at right now?
My hands. I can't really breathe. I mean, I'm talking, I know, but I'm just more worried about him.
Can you switch out? Do you want better gloves?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Do you want to switch out?
Here in a second.
All right. Just let me know.
What's your Shut it off. Just so you guys know, this is a cruiser bomb traffic. You watch for pedestrian traffic or vehicle traffic on the south part of the state.
Copy.
This incident occurred on December 7th, 2025, in Columbus, Ohio. Columbus police officer Caitlin Robinson was the responding officer involved in the crash. The driver of the white pickup truck, 30-year-old Corey Tinnis, was rushed to the hospital in critical condition following the collision. However, less than 30 minutes later, he was pronounced dead at the hospital.
Yeah,
Officer Robinson was
definitely.
also transported to a hospital, received treatment, and was later released in stable condition. An analysis of the dash cam footage reveals the approximate maximum.
She was all good. She was good. She was just shook up. You know. That poor guy finished. You could tell there's no way. There's no way when you see the vehicle and you see how far he's got flung. No way is he surviving that.
Speed of the officer during her response.
So are they supposed to? Are they not supposed to speed? Because I'm sure that every cop car I've ever seen here in the UK, anyway, and when things you see documentaries in America, it's when they're on their way to a job. I know when they're in a pursuit, they're going to speed because they have to keep up with the getaway driver. But I'm pretty sure when they're on their way to a job, they're supposed to be speeding, or are they supposed to be just going like a little bit over the speed, or what? I'm not too sure.
This speed calculation shows the officer's estimated top speed during her entire response. The prior speed calculation shown earlier is her estimated speed the moment she collided with the truck. The truck the victim was driving was an early 2000 Chevy Silverado. IIHS safety ratings show that its overall rating is marginal, meaning it's acceptable but not good. Furthermore, when looking at the specific ratings of the truck's structure and safety cage as well as driver movement during a crash, those categories were both given poor ratings by the IIHS. Not surprisingly, this resulted in the truck being destroyed, and early indicators suggest the driver.
I mean, look, the truck, it looks like it's still together, but it looks like it's almost smashed in half.
Was also not wearing his seatbelt, resulting in him being ejected from the vehicle. The obituary of the driver, who tragically lost his life, Corey, states he was a loving son, father, fiance, brother, and uncle. If you would like to donate to Corey's GoFundMe page set up by his family, a link can be found in the description below.
In Columbus, these cops were responding to an officer's shot, but they would never make the scene in order to help their partner. Instead, they would need their own emergency response. In Seattle, this officer was responding to a medical but only chirped his siren, then responded lights only. He fatally struck a college student wearing her AirPods. There's no reason to respond lights only to a medical.
Well, that's their own fault. That's their own. I've got a proper hate of that. When you see loads of people do it now. They're walking around the street, maybe jogging, I don't know, but they're walking around streets, especially over night time, and they've got headphones in, like they need no awareness. Do you know what I mean? Like they need no awareness. Like it's not a dangerous world out there now. It really annoys me, that does. I don't know why.
Then in LA, this officer was responding lights and sirens and driving down the center lane when he fatally struck a skateboarder. Whatever half a second he saved by driving in the middle lane was surely not worth it. All told, these are entirely
That's the bit where you can stand trying to cross.
avoidable incidents and deaths, and the fact that they are so avoidable makes the tragedy all the worse. In Columbus, Ohio, where this body cam footage originates, proper procedure when officers use emergency vehicle operations, or EVO, is described in the Columbus Police Division Directive. It states that going through red light intersections while using EVO poses a heightened level of risk and requires an increased level of caution. Therefore, sworn personnel shall slow down as necessary for the safety of traffic and shall proceed into these intersections.
So as she's getting to red lights, she should be touching the brake just in case so she's got a bit of time, and she wasn't. We could see that in the other red lights she went through. She was just straight through.
at a speed which would allow sworn personnel and or other drivers and pedestrians a reasonable opportunity to avoid a traffic crash. Proper procedure among all United States police departments is this: if you cannot safely clear an intersection, you do not go, no matter how urgent the call is. You can follow policy and still be brave, but you can't ignore policy and call it courage, because the job is to arrive ready to help, not to become the next call over the radio.
You guys don't lose
She knew. She knew she was going to lose her job. She didn't follow procedure. No. Poor guy. Rest in peace, that guy, and you know, prayers to his family, and hopefully, you know, they've raised enough money to give him a good send off. Okay, then. Hope you liked that one, guys. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. That's the most important. And see you on the next one.